What if I told you the best camera is not the most expensive one, but that which you have in your pocket right now? I mean, your mobile phone. You see, mobile filmmaking is changing the game, making professional quality videos accessible to everyone. But how would you take your smartphone films from basic to breathtaking? And that's what we're breaking down today. In this video, I sat down with a prolific fashion and editorial videographer in Nigeria, Avid, who has been breaking grounds in the fashion industry with his awesome videos. I'm a fan of his videos myself, I love them, but what's surprising is when I got to figure out that most of his videos, or a good number of his videos, were shot with mobile phones. Today, we're going to uncover secrets on shooting cinematic videos on your mobile phone. We're going to be talking about pro tips on lighting, compositing, editing apps, and the mindset shifts you need to stand out. So whether you're a beginner or willing to level up, this interview is packed with actionable advice. So let's dive in. Yeah, my guy, Avid, good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you for creating time for us. I know you're a busy guy.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, thank you for this privilege. I'll call that. Yeah. So, I can remember the first time I met you. That was at Beauty's shoot, right? That Beauty's what's the name of the show again?
A reality
Life of
series.
Beauty.
Yeah,
A reality
life.
series. I'm just trying to remember the name. My Beautiful Life.
My
Yes.
beautiful life. Yeah.
Yeah, I that was the first time I met you, and that's when I realized that you were shooting. But to be honest, I thought you were just like you were just part of our team, and you were just taking videos she was going to use for our social media and stuff. I never knew that they were like professional. It was a professional video.
Oh, stop.
Then I swear, then and I got to I think I followed you. Then I started seeing your videos, but I still never knew you were shooting with mobile phones. Then I called you to come and shoot a video because it was a very busy period of my life then, and my wife wanted to shoot a video. Then I called you. Then you now came over to the studio, and I saw that you were shooting with a mobile phone. I was surprised. I was like, "Oh, really? This is what you've been using to shoot all these awesome masterpieces?" And I'm like, man, I need to learn a lot. Yeah. So so I was like, yeah, and I won't lie, that was so impressive. And I would say ever since then I gave you the pioneer of mobile filmmaking in Nigeria, because at that point I never saw anybody that was making videos at that.
Oh, thank you.
At that, at that level. Yeah, and that was actually really.
Thank you. And you're actually
impressive,
awesome. Yeah, when I met you at Beauty's shoot, you had this, or you were very welcoming. You're very welcoming.
Yeah,
You allowed me to do my thing. So when I met you at Beauty shoot, oh my God, you were so good at what you did. Oh my God, I said, wow, this is how it's done. Like, then I saw you the way you set up your lights. You actually understood light. And when I wanted to actually make some changes, you gave me the room to do so. And you actually gave me time to shoot. You said, okay, allow him shoot. And I was like, wow, thank you. It's so good. Then I looked forward to the result. The result blew my mind. Your overlays on point. Your transition. That part where she went to the mirror and she checked out herself.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is what she wanted to do. I wanted to do it too, but when I was now in this editing space, my mind just shifted to something else. But your works are actually so good. They are phenomenal.
Thank you. Enough. My head was about to blow, but it's all right. It's all right. Thank you.
It's allowed.
Thank you.
Take your whole garden.
Yeah. You two take the whole forest. Yeah. So I've been thinking about the name Avid, and Avid used to be one popular editing software used by professionals. So I was actually thinking that, okay, you just coined that name so that you'll be the first to be named after a very, very well-known, software.
Yeah. Do you know I actually got to find out about Avid, the Avid software when I started? No, it was about last year, no, the year before. Yes, 2023. That's when I found the Avid editing software, and I was like, oh my god. Okay, so when I coined the name Avid, well, this wasn't 2 years ago or 3 years ago. It was a long time when I was in university. I wanted a brand name, like, what do they call this name? A username. Yes, for myself.
Okay.
So it's called username then, where everybody say it is your boy fresh, this, that, Candy Princess, this. It is Daniel's, this. I'm like, oh God, I don't want a phrase for my name. I just want a name, just one. Then I said, okay, great. David, how about I move the first D? Because also, I was satisfied. I love my name, David, and I like my name, David. But I did not just like that I started with D. I wanted my name to start with an A. So I said, okay, how about I just remove the first D? Then it's now Avid. Okay. That's what I called it. I said Avid. Then 3 days later, when I was reading a book, then I think I was reading an article, and I saw something, how they describe someone as an avid reader. I said, this is a name, and this is a word. I said, wow. Okay, let me go check this up. So I went to check the dictionary, and I saw this word actually described me. Back then in school, I used to edit my pictures a lot. So I was using the name Avid under the picture of Mr. Avid. So when I saw this name, I checked up the meaning, and I saw it actually described my personality. Now, the word avid is actually avid. Avid means someone who's actually so like someone who is overly obsessed with what they do, that they practice it again and again and again. And that was just me, and that's what has led me down this path. And it's not going to stop here. I'm always interested in learning something new. I just want to do it again and again and again. And let's say my mom will come to tell me. Then I used to edit on I use the fridge. When I come back home, I use the fridge. They have this we have this deep freezer. I'll put my laptop. Once I put my laptop on that fridge, no one is coming to take. Please, I beg you. If you know you want to come and get something, please do not take it twice. So my mom tells me that Ify, she calls me Ify in Chuku. She said, Ify, once you just put your laptop on this, fridge, that's my desk. The fridge is my desk, so I put my laptop there. So once you just put your laptop there, you feel like you do not want to get up. I said yes, and she says I actually enjoy it. I mean, I did from sundown to sun up in the morning, and she actually allowed. So the name Avi just, I was like, yeah, it fits so well. It sits so well. So I ran with it. Yeah. And so later I knew it was a software.
I love that.
Thank you.
It shows that you're so passionate about what you do, and that's all you need, actually.
Yeah, actually.
That's all you need. Yeah. So how did you get to the point where I know you said you were editing pictures, but how did you get to that point where you started shooting videos?
I didn't like videos then. I was afraid of making videos then because I did not like it. I was using I was using the Samsung A.
I'm surprised.
Bro, I did not like videos though. I was like, it was a little scary because I think it was because of the device I was using. I was using a Samsung A5, but it couldn't handle videos very much. It was even overheating whenever I tried to use it to make videos. So I would just take pictures. I take pictures of myself, edit it, change the environment. Yeah, I always stayed true to true tone. I always made that. Maybe when you ask me a question about color grading later, I'll answer this. I'll give you a reason why I stay close to true tone. So I make it true tone. Once you look at the picture, you might not tell that it's been edited. But when you look closely, I'll intentionally edit in such a way. I do a lot of manipulation. But until you look closely, you do not see that some things are not adding up. Why is the sky like this? Why is there these things are not supposed to be, there is supposed to be water in the room like this and something, but I did it so nicely and I was really, really good at it. So then I was always doing this for myself and myself alone. Then I was just wondering why I didn't have money. God, I was praying for money. I was like, Lord, I know there's a degree of wealth to put in my mind, but why am I not? So God just put it in the mouth of this lady. I forgot her name. Oh my God. It was a pre-recording, but this was speaking directly to me. She said,
oh wow.
Yeah, it was a pre-recording. This was for me. She said, go out and serve someone. I said, wow. The gift God has given you is not for you. I mean, an apple tree does not eat apples. An apple tree does not eat apples. Everything in life that God has given to maybe an element or a thing it's not actually for that thing. You can maybe enjoy a piece of it, but it's not actually. In fact, I can attest that you don't like appearing on video. You don't actually enjoy it as much as your clients do. So it's the same here. So I was like, wow. So I stepped out and thank God I was always an introvert. Once I just jammed the door, entered the house, I'm always by myself. I just do my thing. So there was this friend of mine then said he loves my works and everything, that he was makeup artist that loves what I do. And I was like, okay, cool. I said, how come I edit for me? Edit the picture for me. Don't worry, I'll pay you. I said, you pay me? He said, yes, I'll pay you. I said, okay.
Wow,
then I came by. That's my first time actually coming out into the world. When I say coming out into the world, coming down to the island, and then I was like makeup artist. Yeah, I was on mainland, Lagos mainland. So I didn't care about anything. I'm just cool. So this is my first time coming out and seeing the life on the island and how people move. And I'm really not even moved by anything. But then I started to serve. How I started to serve this person. I was like, your work is great. Let me just do other things for you. Maybe clean your brushes. What do you need me to do? Then he said, can you make some videos for me? I'm like, while I'm making it, I was like, oh, great, I can. And while making the videos, I started to understand that videos are pictures. Videos are pictures. Videos are just moving pictures. Then I started to make some changes. Added the rim light. This rim light of a thing, nobody used to do it in the makeup industry. I can tell you for a fact. Then they bought this. There was this red. They call it red headlight. This light was so hot.
Yeah.
I remember
I'm telling you.
It's so hot. There was this particular shoot. She now put the light in front of the model. I said, this is a hard light. How about you put it behind the model and put another light in front? Since it's so hard and it's not so pleasant, it's also yellow. I said, good. It's to stand this rim light. It stands very well. It will look great as a rim light. So did that. And that post itself blew up. It was crazy.
Oh my.
But I was not, like I said, I was such an introvert. I didn't care about social media. I didn't even know what was happening on social media. Like, please, just have your flowers. Then I did not know.
Yeah.
So that's one thing about God. The Bible says that show me a diligent man and you'll stand before kings.
Exactly.
So unknowingly to me, my name had already started ringing out already. So even the clients started requesting for me, oh, you didn't bring Avid. Where's Avid? I'm like, okay, I'll come. Or make videos for me and everything. So I'll make videos and everything. I think my first one of the first major clients I did videos for was Prudent. Then later, yes, she was the first person that actually said, take this thing seriously. I was like, really? He said, yes, take it seriously. I know your friend might not really give you the push, but let me tell you, you're really good. Vicky James too. Vicky James was the first person that asked me, what's your Instagram page? I said, I mentioned the name of the makeup artist. I said, no, that is how loyal I am. That's how low I am. So I mentioned him. I said, no, your own Instagram page for video.
Instagram page.
Yeah, for video shoots. I was like, okay. I gave her my person. I said, no, you need to create. Say that you are this good. And you never, this is what I was. Say, you are this good. And now you never create. I'm not very good at preaching Jesus. So yeah, you never create Instagram page. They play. I was like, hey, go open that page. Then 3 months after I opened the page, March. I think that's March 2022. Yeah, that was March 2022. I opened the page officially. Then to like August, did I now start to post a few things that year? That's how it happened. And the first phone I used was not my own. Like I said, it was this person's phone. I didn't use my A5 Samsung. Jesus, Samsung. God. There's a Samsung. God, I don't even know what that phone is for. The phone screen is great, but every other thing, Jesus.
Yeah. So the videos are not that,
Yeah, the videos are not that. Then when I used the iPhone, it was the iPhone XS Max. Yes, iPhone XS Max. It had a very there's this thing it just did to skin. It was really nice. It was really soft. It was just so good. So that was the phone I used, and it made me just like videos. And just like anything I do, but I believe in repetition. Also, it also strengthens the name Avid. Repetition. And my idea was that, see, if you want to get good at something, just fail as fast as possible. Fail as fast. See, all the failures, you think oh my God, I'll fail at this thing. I'll be so bad. Please, fail as fast as possible so that you get better. See, once you just finish all your failures, say you're going to fail 100 or 1,000 times, please, in the beginning, just fail as fast as possible. Once you are done failing, my dear, to fail again going forward will be so hard. You've just become so good on a normal. So, and that's what repetition helps with. So I just became good at it by repeating and repeating. I learned on the job, took corrections going forward, and that's how I came into video making. I like videos very, very much. I don't do pictures.
Welcome to our world. Welcome. Obviously. Yeah. But I'm sure you still sometimes just try to edit some pictures here and there.
Who said that? I didn't say that.
I'm just saying, like, so you don't like editing pictures anymore.
It's so boring. It's so boring. I'm so sorry.
Somebody would say you don't chop better soup.
I'm so sorry. It's so boring. There's just a static. I'm like, it's so boring. Even me, but I can still do it. A student of mine.
I know.
I can still do it very well. A student of mine came over with Photoshop. He's a photographer. Yeah, I have a lot of students that are photographers moving now into videography. So he's a photographer. He moved into videography and was trying to do something. So he was trying to edit his own pictures while he was watching me work. They wanted to edit a picture. I was like, great, that's picture. So he was using the brush to brush a part of the elbow. He wanted to clean something. I said, just use the pen tool and mask this out and clean it. I was like, pen tool how?
That's more technical.
Yeah, I was say pen tool how? I was like, I just took the laptop, used the pen tool, mark here, created a curve, cut out the place and made a selection. They just took the brush tool and brush over the area once. And I was like, this thing you're trying to mark like this with your hand. Yeah. So so I'm still good at it, but I just find it's boring. Pictures are just there.
I get you. Yeah, so you've been I know, so you started actively like around 2022, right?
Yes, 2020, late 2022. So I'll actually just say it was late 2022. Let me just say that October period.
Yeah, so late 2022. So So I know. So for a very long time, you were shooting with mobile phones. I saw one of your BTS lately, and I know I know you've upgraded, right? So, but I know that I'll still, from even in the next 5, 10, 20 years, I'll still come up with the fact that you used to be a mobile filmmaker,
Yeah.
and I, but I know you've transitioned. You use, cinema cameras right now and stuff, because I know you already have that. You've, grown for a very, very, very long, you've invested so much in yourself and you've grown. So I really, really understand that. But we're going to just, stay in the bracket of mobile filmmaking, because I know you have a vast knowledge in that area, so I would say, I know you've been shooting for, at what point did you transition from shooting with mobile phones to proper cameras? At what point?
So this is 2025. It was 2024 October. That was the first time I tried using my camera. Someone had gifted.
That's just recently, my brother.
Yeah, that's recently. That's recently, actually. That's a few months ago. Actually, I got the hang of it. I got the hang of it around December. I got the hang of it around December, January. Yeah, January actually was when I got the hang of it.
Wow.
And when I did, oh my God, man, it was, I was like, yeah. So I had that camera since February 2024, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I didn't touch it because I was still riding I was still riding the wave of mobile videography, because like you said, I'm good at, if I still pick up if I don't have a camera today, I just pick up a mobile phone. I know what to do already.
Exactly.
So it was just recently I just moved, and it wasn't actually about the tool. So it's not actually about the tool. It was just the idea to bring it to life, actually. So if I tell anybody out there right now, I'll just ask the person, like, what do you want to, you want to go into content creating or filming or videography? What is the idea you have in mind? Okay, this is it. Look around, any tool you have in hand, just grab it. If it's your phone you have at hand, grab it and go and do that thing.
Exactly.
In the Bible, Elisha asked the lady, and said, what do you have in your house?
What did you have?
Yes.
Exactly.
What do you have that you're ready?
Exactly.
What do you have to give? And she said, all I have is just a bottle of oil. Like the gallon of oil is almost finished. She said, okay, bring it. So in this case, what I had then was my mobile phone. It wasn't, I told you, like, again, I said, it was not even my mobile phone. It was my friend's phone.
Somebody's own.
Yeah, and through there, somebody came to me for a class. And the person I charged, then I charged 120K for that class. I thought the person, once I was done teaching the person, I just lifted the money and got to buy my phone. And that is how, So once the vision is strong, once the vision is set, you have no limitation, actually, regardless of the tool. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's cool. So that means you shot actively with mobile phones for 2 years plus.
Yes, 2 years plus, actually.
And that makes you a master already. So
I
would say that I'll still call you a mobile filmmaker. So at the moment, what phones do you use to shoot?
I would say, if we're going to use the phone 13, I've anything from the iPhone 13 upward, iPhone 13, 15, and 16 is great.
16
Pro.
Okay. So at the moment, which one do you use?
16. 16 Pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 16 Pro. All right. Basically, I've seen those cameras, and I don't know. I really don't know the difference between every one of them. But I'm sure, since you're a master, you know which one has a better camera.
Yeah.
But I know that these phones have been so advanced. I was shocked the other day when I saw that the Apple, the iPhone,
She's ProRes.
from 14, I think from 13 to, I didn't even know myself. I just had the iPhone, but I didn't even know it shoots in ProRes. And not just ProRes RAW. I think 15 shoots in ProRes RAW.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? This phone shoots RAW. So these phones can carry so much information like that, and it doesn't blow up. I was shocked, and I was like, this phone is really an asset. Maybe that's the reason why it has that price cap on it.
Yes.
It's really an asset.
It is.
Exactly. So, yeah. So, can you talk about... Yeah, you want to say something?
No, carry on. You're about to ask me. I'll come back to that.
Yes. Yeah, so, I want you to talk about, those, the assets that come with the iPhone. But aside from that, do you use other, external accessories like gimbals and some other, peripherals like ND filters and all those things for mobile phones? Because I know a lot of mobile filmmakers, when they rig up their camera, their phones, you think they're shooting with a professional camera. So how do you add anything to your phones to actually improve your pictures? Do you put it on a gimbal? Do you put ND filters? Do you add mics? Do you have, some?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, once okay, so the number one tool you should always have is the vision. I don't want to sound cliche, but number one tool you should have is the vision. So when, for me, I shoot editorials. So I know that I need smooth movements. That was the first thing I saw. And I needed smooth movements. My hands were smooth enough, but I was like, I'm seeing this tool called the gimbal. How smooth can it get? Then I now got a gimbal. I got the gimbal DJI Osmo 4. Also, I started with it, but I think that is not available anymore. But Osmo SE is great. Osmo 6, 5, yeah, those are great, but very fragile. But if you want a sturdy gimbal...
But I have it right here.
That SE...
I really don't know. I just bought it.
Is it DJI? Is it DJI?
Yeah, the DJI.
Does it?
I don't know. I think it's Osmo 4.
Does it extend?
I just had it for either.
Does it extend like like a selfie stick?
No, it doesn't extend. It just has this.
Okay, that should be for SE. That's a good one.
Oh, that was okay. So I just had this.
Yes.
I've not used it before. I don't know why I bought it.
Yeah, that's the stand. That's the base stand that helps the stand, like gimbal for the digital camera. So so that's a very good purchase. SE is very good. I prefer the SE to 5 or 6 actually. The extended. Those are a bit more fragile. Then what else? ND filters, no, I didn't use that at all. But if you can get ND filter, do so. Do so with the intention that, do so knowing that an ND filter is like sunglasses. And of course, you won't wear sunglasses in your room. You are going to wear sunglasses out in the sun to help you see better and actually bring down highlights when you're actually wearing it. So same thing as your lens. Your lenses are your eyes. So if you know you want to shoot in a very bright scene and you don't want to come back and start doing the color grading and adjusting of tones, use an ND filter for that. But I really shot outside so bright like that. Then lights. I had my lights. I had the Godox. I had the Godox lights and Suits Photo. I used the Suits Photo RGB in cases where I needed specific colors. Then the RGB feature could give me that. Then what else? I had my stand. I had my tripod stand for my phone, just in case I needed to shoot a shot. Would need to take a shot that was static without moving the camera left to right. Then my mic, I used the DJI Mic 1. Yeah, DJI Mic 1. I didn't really use that until only in cases where when I needed to take like an announcement or like kind of like a podcast shot. Yeah. Then the lights I use this. The lights I use, I later got a soft box for one of my lights. Yeah. Then 2 stands, of course. And I think that's everything. I think that's all we use. Yeah. And of course, your laptop. I use my laptop then as a hard drive.
Do you think you're gonna shoot do you think you're gonna shoot a film in the nearest future, like maybe a short film or something?
Yes, actually, but I've not started imagining that yet. But as soon as I do, like Bible says, I will give you as much as your eyes can see. What I can see right now is bringing stories into stories. Yeah, I think that's even in line. So bringing stories into the editorial world. Editorials are just are mostly just show your dress, fashion, work, and this and that. So to bring stories into it on
Yeah.
like strengthen stories in here, because even while I edit editorial music videos, if you watch closely, the music and the videos actually have this subtle storyline to it. When the music is singing, when the lyrics is talking about this, I showed that. Like if you watch closely, the music and the videos actually marry, they actually align with each other. So now to actually bring real to strengthen the storytelling, yeah. Then maybe eventually film, yeah, because I actually love music. I love music actually.
Yeah, I know that. You see that in your videos, right?
Yes.
We see that in your videos, the way
Thank
you
you.
make your videos. Yeah. All right. So I think now that you spoke about music, how is audio, that's music, how important is music in your editing process or in your work process?
Yeah, music is like a vehicle. Music is a vehicle that carries emotions, that carries and we are emotional creatures. We are emotional creatures, especially especially here in Nigeria, where everything just moves everywhere, where everyone just moves with emotions. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's music, and music is a very, very powerful. It's a very powerful anchor to your story. So music can actually raise your vibration, like raise the mood, or actually dampen it. So say I'm playing something very slow, and the mood for this right now is just going to drop. And say I'm playing something very upbeat, I can use for the beach. It shows it makes it's giving this happy feel and this very elevated feel. So music is a vehicle that actually determines the pace and emotions for the videos. So it actually moves it moves the pictures actually. So that's it.
Exactly. Yes. So, what tips will you give? Now, I want you to start giving the viewers a little bit of gems, because all your fans are watching right now. I want you to, what tips will you give in compositing, in framing? While you're on set, how do you position your models? How do you position how do you frame with your mobile phones?
Okay.
Can you just give us some compositing tips and your framing tips?
Okay. So before I mention, some of the tips I'm going to give are going to sound so unusual, but please, they actually
as expected.
They actually work. They work actually. So don't overlook them. So one of it is go to your settings. Or you're using mobile phone, go to your settings, go to camera, and turn on your grid. Turn on your grid. So turn on your grid, and this grid, you see it on your, I even use it on my camera too. You see this grid here and here. They are called rule of thirds for a reason.
Exactly.
So anything if you want to make a video of the horizon, or say like let's say beach, put the top line and the bottom line on the horizon. Now, if you want to focus on land more, put the horizon at the top. You want to focus on sky more, put the horizon at the bottom. Now, anywhere you're focusing on actually sends a feeling to your viewer, right? It sends an impact to your viewer. So for a human being, what I do is when I'm filming, I always keep the top grid on the shoulder. Do this repeatedly, you see that your framing is always going to be correct. Put the top grid on the shoulder and let your phone be be positioned correctly in the right perspective. You see that the person would always be in frame and look very, very balanced. There isn't so much headroom. There's just enough headroom. And when you're taking portraits, keep the top line on the eye, on the around us eye region. You see that the person is always in frame that way too. For movement, please don't make dynamic, don't swing your phones to don't go like around with your phone like this. It will be so hard when you want to edit. You think you're enjoying it, then when you want to edit, you see that you are not in so much control. So when you want to make movements, when filming with your mobile phone, try to make slower movements so that when you want to edit, you can, if you want to add the speed ramp, or you have more control when you want to edit. I'll actually advise you do single movement of left to right, top to down, and I always say something. Twist your wrist when you're moving using a gimbal. Twist your wrist, and the gimbal is going to move. So I always do that when you're moving left to right, top to down, and all that. Then you can now start. Once you know these rules, you can start breaking them. For light setup, I always go with key lights. Of course, without the key lights, you can't see your model. Even if the place is quite lit, please try and use a key light still on your model's face so that she stands out from the environment. Then you can also use a rim light if you can afford to use that in that setting. Use a rim light. It's just going to single your model. So you have a light coming from here and one from the background pointing at this one person. Everything else falls out of focus. Even if you're not using a cinematic lens, everything else is going to fall out of focus. Honestly, your eyes are going to focus on this model. So that and what else? Smooth movements. Yep. Use an iPhone 13 Pro upward. They are great.
Yep.
And yeah, I think you're good to go. Yes, use a gimbal also. Use a good gimbal and practice with the gimbal. I know a lot of people struggle with gimbal. Like I said, it's always about your wrists.
I have a lot of people who work with me, and everybody's always running away from a gimbal, and I'm like, why are you always running away from this thing?
Okay.
In fact, the truth is that I've met a lot of professional filmmakers that say they hate shooting with gimbals, and and the question is always like, it's just too stressful, and I'm like, okay. I started shooting with gimbal when I started going into like proper filmmaking. So I really don't know the stress that comes with it. I think maybe one of the reasons why people run away from it is because they don't really know how to balance the cameras, and it frustrates them in the long run.
Yeah, for cameras, maybe it's just the balancing actually. But for mobile phones, it's a plug and play situation. But still, I think I should use this medium to actually tell the mobile videography community. Yes, I see a lot of people are dropping their gimbals. Please go back and pick up your gimbals. I see everybody just using their hands. Pick up your gimbals. Number one, aside from it making you look professional, it makes you look professional. Like, honestly. Number two, it actually smoothens the flow of your work. You don't know how smooth your camera movement is going to be. It's going to be so smooth, and you struggle less. All you just need to do is practice. So, like I said, the thing is that a lot of people are afraid of that first phase of failure, because something you've not tried before, like a child learning how to walk, the child's still going to fall, but the child isn't just going to sit down there and go like, you know what, I don't think walking was for me. I think it's just for my parents, so I'll just stay. I'm not going to walk. You keep, just fall again, fall as much as, there'll be a time you just won't be able to fall in more. So, so people actually do not want to. I feel people don't want to do that because they're just afraid of failing at it.
People like the easy way out.
Yes,
everybody likes it when it's easy.
But once if you invest your time, to anybody out there thinking of using a gimbal, invest your time into that in private. Invest your time in private. Yeah, go in private. Like even your Bible says that you reward you with the things you do in private. I reward you publicly with the things you practice in private. Your Bible says it. It's not just prayer. Take your gimbal and practice with it in private. Once you come public, you're a star. You'd actually do so well and help you very much.
Yeah, cool. So let's go into the technical part of this. Post-production, what application do you use in editing your videos?
CapCut.
But before we go there, when you started, were you editing with the phone before you now went to your laptop? Did you start editing with mobile apps before you started going to professional apps on your laptop?
Yes. I started editing with my phone before my laptop. I started using my laptop when I actually got a camera. That was early this year, late last year. I was always using my phone, and it did so well.
Yeah. So which of the apps are you using on the phone?
I was using CapCut. I've always used CapCut, and I'll still use CapCut if I was going to touch the phone again.
Really? Okay, so right now, do you still use CapCut?
I don't use if I want to edit on my phone, it has to be it's gonna be CapCut does great. I feel people are not even CapCut has even there are several updates now on CapCut. People are not even using them. Yeah, they're not using them. Like I'm talking about when they're wearing so much features in CapCut and I would still push it to its limit. Now they've actually blurred the lines and made things a lot more easier. They've employed a lot of
I won't lie.
AI.
I never used to use CapCut because I didn't know it was a professional software until recently. I saw a colleague of mine use it to smoothen his video on his laptop, and I was like, oh really? And I saw the result. I was like, this is actually beautiful. I think it uses AI to do a lot of stuff, and ever since then, I've been using CapCut to smoothen my videos.
Yes.
I've been using, and some other effects, especially when it comes to some beauty,
beauty shoots.
Some beauty shoots, rather than you stressing yourself, masking and doing a lot of things in professional softwares.
Yes.
It just does it for you.
Yes.
With just a few
clicks. Yeah.
So I think for every videographer, this video, right, professional or not professional, new or newbie or intermediate or whatever you want to call it, please have CapCut. It will save your life.
It will save you big time.
Save your life.
Actually, it save you several clicks. There's some clients that will tell you, see that pimple on my face, please can you just remove that pimple?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It is a video. It is not a picture. They don't want to understand that. So CapCut can actually target these things. On the other software advice for the laptop, of course, we're not coming to that, is DaVinci. DaVinci can target some things. After Effects can target.
Before we go to DaVinci, Premiere Pro or DaVinci, choose one.
DaVinci.
Okay, I know. Everybody is switching. Everybody is switching.
For real?
I switched myself.
Are you serious?
Everybody has switched. I used to use Premiere Pro, but I realized at some point last year when I was, I was so used to Premiere Pro, so it was difficult for me to switch to DaVinci.
Wow.
So I started seeing, when I started seeing the way my colleagues were color grading with DaVinci, and I'm like, Premiere Pro can color grade, but its output annoys me, and I'm like, this thing color grades, and when you export, it still gives you the accurate colors, and it color grades at the most accurate color, spaces and everything. And I was like, you know what? Let me learn this thing. So the truth is that it was just late last year I started using DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, just late last year, and I've been, to some extent, I think I've mastered it. So
yeah.
So
man, I saw your video.
I still use Premiere Pro. I still use Premiere Pro to edit, but when it comes to color grading, I take everything to DaVinci.
So do you know that in DaVinci you can do everything from editing all the way to from the cuts all the way to the color grading, so it's just smooth. So the students of mine that came for classes with me and said he was using Premiere Pro. Then I was like, okay, I use DaVinci, but I'll just teach you. He said he just wants to know my workflow and how I think and how I create these things. I said, okay, no problem. Then I started editing. And there was this part, I think I just wanted to do a fade in or fade out something. And I don't know if DaVinci has, Premiere Pro has it. So this is your clip. I just wanted to fade in this scene into another scene and so I just clicked at the tip here and dragged it down on the exact clip. He said, my God, wait, what did you do? I just did it again. And I know a lot of shortcuts. So I rarely even touch. The shortcuts are very simple. So, and most of these things are actually even laid out on the screen. So I just did that. He said, wait.
Actually, DaVinci is actually kind of straightforward.
Yes.
Just relax.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of straightforward.
He said, my God, this fade in thing you just did in Premiere Pro, I have to go up to the tab, look for it, come down and put it. I said, this 3 steps, and just 3 steps is what you've done in one click. I said, yes. Exactly. And that's how you just, it goes. It's really, really good. I think you should come on board already. We are ready to receive.
Yeah, I'll just say it on this platform. That's the most powerful editing software right now. Every videographer should, or any filmmaker should have an idea of what DaVinci is.
Right, actually.
Explore it. Yes. So, any tips on having, cinematic quality with mobile phones?
Yes.
Because a lot of people shoot with their mobile phones and they're like, I don't know why my mobile phone picture is not looking like Avid's own. So definitely, I'm sure you have some tips you'd like to give people watching.
Yeah. I'll say again. Okay, I don't know if I said this, but just like so videography is just like having a face model and makeup. So if the face isn't fine, no matter the amount of, you have to put more makeup just to make that face look attractive. So it starts with your shooting. It starts with your shooting first. It starts with your shoots first. So your light setup has to be cinematic first. I'm saying it has to be cinematic. It has to put a rim light. Please let there be some kind of rim light first, at least. Look at, you don't have a rim light there. So there has to be some kind of rim light, or put a dramatic. You want a dramatic scene. It starts from your filming. So learn about lighting. There are different kind of lighting. If you don't know about lighting, you go to photography pages and see their light setup. Okay, there you have the Rembrandt lighting, you have the butterfly, you have that. Do that when you shoot first.
Exactly.
Give your model some gap from the background. Don't place yourself on the background. Put yourself there. You just see you and your shadow competing for attention. So keep yourself away from the background. All these tips, lighting, distance from the background, and also if you want to move, make some smooth movements. Make smooth movements. Calm down, relax. Make smooth movement. Make this calculated movements, and your results are going to be so good. So when you bring it to editing, and you actually now, in fact, just put some adjustment on it, or some lots, like you say, put some lots or adjustment on it. It will look really good already, because the inputs alone, the original video is given already. The original video is, that great. So that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. So everybody, make sure you have that rim light. Very important. Rim light separates you from the background. Don't be close to the background. You heard that?
Yeah.
Don't try to be too close to the background, so that you have a little bit of depth in your video. And make sure that your model looks good. The makeup is dope. Wearing some complementing,
Color.
some vibrant, colors, and not colors that will blind you, but
I
colors
see.
that your cameras that will look good on your camera and stuff. And trust me, you will have cinematic videos. I think that's like the basics you need to know at the
Actually.
moment. Um, yeah,
Actually.
so I've seen your videos and I know that you are very. In fact, I watched one this morning of somebody, one guy wearing agbada on the street, and he was eating fruits from all these abukis and all these things. I
Yes.
know you are very good in storytelling. So how do you come up with your stories? How good is storytelling when it comes to mobile filmmaking?
It's just so for mobile videography. So it's the only thing you're restricted to is just pictures. The pictures your phone carries. Every other thing else has to do with your mind, right? Everything else, if you're using your phone, everything else has to do with your mind. For you show the camera for that one though, but still it has to do with your mind. You still get the same quality. It just has to do with your mind.
Exactly.
So first of all, once I just saw the scene, it was at CMS Lagos here. Once I saw the scene, I was like, I just had the idea. I was like, okay, how about we do this stuff where one of this guy comes here and eats this pineapple and he forgets to pay and walks away. I'm like, okay, that was great. Then just shot it. So
I loved that concept, even though it was all about the outfits,
yes,
but there was something that could keep everybody engaged.
gauge, connect to the story. So a story is a story. You now try to make it very, very deep. That's great. You want to make it lively or shallow or just little witty. That's fine. So say we just connected pineapple and fruit selling all the way to the clothes, to the outfit. So it was actually very good. So it's all in the mind. Now your phone, your camera, or whatever you're using are the tools to bring this idea to life and share with people.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's beautiful. So what makes your content stand out? What makes your video stand out?
God's signature.
Yeah. No. I believe that.
Okay.
Yeah, facts.
Yes. So what makes it okay, how will I say it? Yeah, that's the best way to put it, because what makes it stand out is is the creative mind behind it, actually, because no matter how much I teach you or teach anyone about just what I did, this is what I did, you go to actually do the same thing, you're going to come out with your own results that are peculiar to you. Now, the more you do that over time, you would have your signature on it. It might not, and the funny thing is that you might not even see that signature, but people around you would see it. Just like you've never really seen yourself, just a reflection you've seen. But people actually have seen you, how you behave, and all those things. But a friend of mine told me the other day that, do you know that you never wear your right socks first? It's always your left. I'm like, ha. So these are signatures. Like in my own video, these things just standing there. So one of the things I always employ in my videos, I like silhouette lighting. I like lighting up using like a silhouette. When I thought of the key lights and just put on the rim light, you always see that most times in my videos. I always cut to the music, cut to the beats, and not just cuts the movement of the character flows with the music. So these things are just natural to me. That's why I said that they are the God signature. When I talk about God, it's the creative signature, because God created us to be creators. Yeah, exactly. To create, exactly. So that's the signature. That's my own signature. It's just like my name or my complexion. I can't change it. So it's just there. So with everybody, they have theirs. My most best, I'll say most memorable was this video I did with Sarah Bell. Yeah. It was so good. I wanted to I wanted to use do this effect, film this way. I wanted to have my light set up this way for the longest time, and this was like a major step up, and it was shot with my phone. Then yeah, so I did this setup with the lights behind model as a rim light. Then the was XS iPhone XS. Yeah, it wasn't even 13 then. It was XS, and it did so well. So I captured it. The model, it was dark. Then all of a sudden, then it just lit up with lights and the models, and I was like, good. It was so good. Yeah, I think I'll show you the video. Then next favorite was this one with Debbie Oscar. Debbie Oscar, when she was having a wedding with her husband, the storytelling, I liked it so much. It was quite new for me to actually, shoot that, and it came out so nice. Yeah, and her traditional videos. So I love playing with lights. So I did the light thing. That was my first time using a snoot light for this, and a rim light. So it was really, really good. Yeah, and my most recent one that I actually enjoyed was with was a Prudence actually. The Prudence actually. I have a lot. Oh my god, there are several. Now images are flooding my head. There are several. It's these ones I did with Vicky James. Then that was my first attempt of merging two brands together, but I put it on my own page. I put Zara and Vicky James, but I started from the shoe to her legs and to her dress, and it was just so good. So I have had several projects. This and there's this one I did with Queen Dami. Oh, this one with Queen Dami. I've never shot anything like it before. So they all have their they all have their personalities. The videos themselves have their own individual experiences, and I would just advise anybody to just go take your time, watch it, and just see how things just unfolds. The only challenges you face are the external factors like criticism of people. Criticism from people going like, it's just phone. What can you shoot? I think you should actually play on that. So in places where they will not allow cameras to shoot, in mobile videography, go in there and shoot with your phone and come out with exceptional results. That was what actually helped me in the game. There are several cases where they didn't allow full-on cameras. I went to my phone and I shot my thing, came out, I delivered exceptional results, and people started looking in this direction. So always go do that. Practice more, learn about proper filmmaking. Learn about that. It will show in your works. You don't have to tell anybody that, hey, I'm good at this. Let your work speak for you. Okay? Let your work let your works speak for you. They'll speak volumes that you can't even, they'll speak in tones and volumes that you had no idea of actually, conveying. Honestly, so just do those things. And even the Bible says that there are some things that in the book of Proverbs says that there are some things that baffle me. The ability for a lizard to creep into the courtyard of a king. So that is actually that's what you have in your hand. You have the ability to shoot in places that full-on DSLR cameras, mirrorless cameras cannot shoot. So go ahead and use that opportunity to make amazing film, amazing videos already. I think you're at an advantage. There are no disadvantages. A disadvantage is just an advantage in a different form. Okay, number one, and the only thing you need to do: start now. Just start. In fact, after this video, go out and shoot something. Don't scroll. Don't scroll. Don't go to Instagram to look for ideas. Trust me. You are going to scroll for the next 2 hours there. Don't go there, look for ideas. Just start right now. Film yourself doing something in the house and put it together, okay? And share with your friends. Film another one to beat that record. If you got this is nice, film another one to beat that record and let them say, oh, this is great. Film another one and show to strangers this time. There's even a feature on Instagram where you can show your videos to people who aren't following you. Then if it does do well, you can now approve to actually show to people who follow you. Do that. The more you do it, you just get better. Start, once you're done with this video, go out, shoot something, even in your kitchen, film yourself washing dishes or cooking or just saying something to your camera. Okay, shoot in the direction that you want to go for. If it's editorial, if it's documentary, shoot in that direction and start already, okay? Start failing at it as much as you can so you can get better. You can only get better, but you need to start already.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, before we go, what's that dream project? Or should I say, what's that dream model you would like to shoot?
A dream project I'd like to shoot. My next dream project will be to shoot my first music video. My first music video.
Yeah, you said you like music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shoot my first music video.
Yeah.
That'll be.
Yeah. It's going to happen very soon.
It's already here.
Facts.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. I like that. I can't wait to watch it.
Thank you.
I can't wait. And yes, so you like editorial. Tell me one model you would love to shoot.
Naomi Campbell.
Facts. I like that. I like that. Definitely going to happen. Looking forward to when Naomi Campbell is going to hit you up and, you guys will work together and probably showcase it on this platform also.
Oh, definitely.
In the near future. Yeah. Thank you very much, Avid.
Thanks for having me.
Giving us your time.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think you're like the first person I'm interviewing on this platform.
Oh.
I just
Yay.
Yeah, I like that. So thank you very much for opening these gates for me. Thank you so much. And looking forward to collaborating with you on various projects in the future. And wish you good luck in your filmmaking career.
Thank you.
Till we meet again, physically and on set. Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you for watching. Shout out to Avid. For those who want to learn more about filmmaking, I'm sure it's just a DM away. Just follow him on all social media platforms. You can see it right here on the screen. And yeah, till I see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
And peace.